Hello, I'm Sue and I'm one of the school's advisors in the Diocesan Education team. I'm here to read you a story today, and it's a very special story for my family. I'll explain why at the end. It's a story you might know called Guess How Much I Love You. It's a very famous book, and this copy is now almost 20 years old. I bought it a very long time ago. Little nut brown hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to big nut brown hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that big nut brown hare was listening. "Guess how much I love you," he said. "Ooh, I don't think I can guess that," said big nut brown hare. "This much," said little nut brown hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they would go. Big nut brown hare had even longer arms. "But I love you this much," he said. That is a lot," thought little nut brown hare. "I love you as high as I can reach," said little nut brown hare. "But I love you as high as I can reach," said big nut brown hare. "Oh, that is quite high," thought little nut brown hare. "I wish I had arms like that." Then little nut brown hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. "I love you all the way up to my toes," he said. "And I love you all the way up to your toes," said big nut brown hare, swinging him up over his head. "I love you as high as I can hop," laughed little nut brown hare, bouncing up and down. "But I love you as high as I can hop," smiled big nut brown hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. "That is good hopping," thought little nut brown hare. "I wish I could hop like that." "I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river," said little nut brown hare. "But I love you across the river and over the hills," said big nut brown hare. "That is very far," thought little nut brown hare, and he was almost too sleepy to think any more. And then he looked beyond the thorn bushes out into the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. "I love you right up to the moon," he said, and he closed his eyes. "That's far," said big nut brown hare. "That is very, very far." Big nut brown hare settled little nut brown hare into his bed of leaves. He leant over and kissed him good night. And then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, "I love you right up to the moon and back." It's a lovely story about how much you can say you love someone. I wonder if you love anybody right up to the moon and back. Maybe your mum or your dad, brother or your sister or your big friend. Some Christians, I think, might say that they loved Jesus all the way to the moon and back. I wonder if you do. Let me tell you why it's a really, really important story, that one, for my family. The very last words at the end of that story are "and back." Somebody once that I was very, very fond of bought me a beautiful little gold ring. And I've worn that ring on my little finger for about 30 years now. It's engraved inside with two words. I bet you can guess what they are now, can't you? "And back." And have those words inside my wedding and engagement rings written as well. And I've bought my little girl a ring with it engraved inside. And so sometimes in my family, when we want to say "I love you," we don't say "I love you," we just say "and back." And we tend to say it when we say goodbye to each other, when we're visiting each other. I wonder if today you can talk to somebody about how much you love them. Maybe you'll start in your family saying, and back as well. Goodbye.